Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Shame Ooh, yeah. Live on KEXP. Say she. Dropping it real heavy right now. Say she, live on KEXP, blowing it down right now. Thank y'all again for being here. This afternoon show, I know y'all got one more. All right.
We will not go
Brooklyn's own Say She, live at KEXP. Yo.
What's up, Larry?
What's up? Spitting righteous fire right there. You just heard Fortune Teller, Blow My Mind, and Forget Me Not, all from their fantastic debut album, Prism, just dropped in September. And that non-album single y'all dropped back in August, Norma. I want to talk to you more about that song. But first, I wonder if you would just tell us about the threads that brought all of y'all together. I know you're all vets of different projects and everything, some of which I've absolutely followed. If you just talk about what brought y'all together in the community that helped bring this record forth.
Do you know what? That's the music scene in New York.
Yeah.
Maybe not just there, because some of the boys in the band, they're amazing, and they're in LA. So we found each other, the three of us girls, pretty much on the rooftops of New York, if you think about it. Sabrina and I lived upstairs, downstairs from each other. Okay. She'd hear me stomping around late at night doing my singing.
I see those boots.
I'd hear her early in the morning doing her warm-ups. So you can tell definitely the difference in our personalities.
Gotcha.
And Naya and I met at a party in Harlem, didn't we?
We sure did.
And the first time we all met, we just started singing at each other. We were inspired by a friend's show in Harlem, and we just went up to the rooftop afterwards, pop a few bubbles, and next thing you know, we were all like, oh, you're a singer too? And we're harmonizing on the roof. And then it was a tale of friendship for years before we started the project. We've all been backing singers in other people's things and being part of other people's projects and immersing ourselves in New York. That's kind of how you do,
Yeah.
You're trading things and you're trying to make it work and doing it weird day jobs and your side hustles, as they call it. Never have I lived anywhere in the world where a hustler is actually a compliment.
Right. Yeah.
A comment you would be flattered by. But you're just running around. And then one day we were like tired of doing that. And we were like, let's just start a band together. And we never looked back, really.
I love it. The joy comes through. Y'all are having a blast up there. Can see that. And I mean, the harmonies, the way you guys trade off, I mean, did that come natural right from the jump, like how you were describing? Or is that taking some work to not get in each other's way and all that?
Oh, gosh, it definitely just spills out of us naturally.
Yeah.
Like, especially with Naya, we do these high things, and we kind of, it's almost like a competition. Sometimes she'll sing the high note, and I'll try to go higher, and then it turns into some sort of, this cool little weird melody that we never thought of. Yeah. It really just...
We just feed off each other.
Yeah.
All of us do. It's like so easy to write a song with our band, our beautiful band. Every single one of these musicians we write with. And we just love the process of discovering what the hell's going to come out of us. Sorry.
I love it.
But, it's just a special thing. And the way that the girls' voices blend, sometimes when we're looking back on the recording, you can't even tell. They can't even tell.
Right.
Which one am I? Hang on a minute. Oh, I thought it was me, but it's you.
It was instructive being able to see y'all doing your parts, because I've been listening to that record so much, and I kind of was wondering that myself.
Nice to put faces to the voices.
Yeah, for sure. Right on. And also, thank you for being a group. There's no singing groups anymore. I don't know if y'all peep that, but that's a thing I talk about all the time. And that's an energy that we need. It kind of exemplifies cooperation,
Definitely. It's the most fun singing with these ladies. As Pia was saying, when we get into a room, it just, we inspire each other so much. But really, it's just fun. And we only hope that when we're writing and when we're together, that it bleeds into the to the listener.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
For sure. And is it right, Naya and Sabrina, you guys were in 79.5?
Pia and Naya.
Pia and Naya. Pardon me.
It's okay.
Terrorize My Heart. That's still a bop.
Nice one. Have you got the 45, though?
Yes, I think I do, actually.
Have you got the first version?
Probably not.
There was a very cool first version with a guitar from Matthew
Okay, I'll talk to you more about that later. I need that eBay exclusive,
That's worth some bucks on the eBays.
And I know that she worked on this record with, Elle Michaels, right? The Elle Michaels Affair?
No, actually. We self-produced this record, Prism, and we've all worked with Elle Michaels Affair in different ways. But those are in other projects. And now Sergio Rios, who's our guitar player, who you can hear playing with us today, he's our producer, and we record everything at his studio called Killian Sound, and it's amazing. It's so good that we have to get on a flight from New York and go to LA to get there. But it's worth it.
Understood. Sergio, fantastic work. You were over there shredding, bro. I see you. let's see. Let's talk about Norma. I thought that was fantastic. Y'all dropped that before the record came out. It felt like we've got to put this out. With the overturning of Roe v. Wade, and just the environment we have in the States. It seemed like we are going back in so many ways, and so many of us are trying to fight tooth and nail however we can. It feels like a spiritual war in a lot of ways. So that song coming out is really important. I'm just, what was it that moved y'all?
Well, we were in LA at the time. I believe it was May, and we were having a bunch of songwriting sessions with our lovely band here. And every day we would come in to write a song. And on this particular day, it had just been leaked that there was a possibility that Roe v. Wade was going to be overturned. Yeah. And we just honestly, we couldn't believe what we were hearing and reading, and where we were as a country. Like, how is this even possible? We felt like we'd come so far, but it was a reminder that actually we hadn't. And so we honestly couldn't write anything else but Norma on that particular day. Yeah. And we just poured our hearts out. We poured the anger, the frustration, out into that writing session. And we thought, well, this is our platform, and let us use our voices to take a stand and to inspire others to take a stand and to fight back and to write a letter to the state. So that's how Norma came about.
I appreciate that it's righteous protest you can dance to. That's old school,
Yes, we like to protest with our dance.
That's what does it, getting people activated out of love. That's a beautiful thing. Thank you for doing that. Also, everybody out there, look up plantcpills.org, I believe it is. There's still options out there, just saying. You guys have been touring for a minute now, right?
Mm-hmm. We have.
Is this like the end of your tour? Right now?
This is our grand finale.
Okay. Tonight at Chop Suey here in Seattle. How has it been touring in the COVID times or so-called post-COVID times?
Well, honestly, it's been incredible. We've been so lucky. The crowds have turned out and everybody's ready, I think, to just get out there and let their hair down and dance and be with us. And, our record can be a listening experience. It can be gentle and soft. But when we're at the live show, it's all about getting out there and dancing with each other. And, we always say our favorite vision of a perfect show is that nobody's looking at us at the stage. Everybody's just looking at each other and dancing with each other, like old school disco style, So we've been lucky. Our crowd have been like that, haven't they? They've been amazing. Truly.
Are you ready to go home?
I could carry on.
Right on.
I could keep going. Got another couple of months left to me.
Has the process of everybody touring together and just kind of gelling even more, has that brought more music that you're like raring to get down?
Absolutely. I mean, every single day with our band, we write a song in one day. Like, everybody's so creative and we feed off each other's energy, and we're still in the honeymoon period, We all love each other and we just have a laugh, and then sometimes we're just playing around for a joke, and then we're like, actually, that's kind of interesting, and next thing you know, you got Forget-Me-Not. Yeah. Exactly. So, it's just like 50% is like serious writing endeavor. And then the other 50% is just to make everyone laugh and have a good time.
Absolutely. Keeps everybody on the same page when on the road in the van,
Totally.
I'm curious, what is the music that y'all grew up on individually that influence that you bring into Say She today?
So different, so many different things. And, I grew up with listening to a lot of Bollywood, the old tapes. My dad had corner shops, we call them in England, bodegas in New York. And, typical Indian family, yes, we did have corner shops. And he had the mixtapes there, and I would always be pinching them and sticking them in and rewinding them and probably ruining them and putting them back on the shelf to sell. But, all of the old, everything from Jaydev in the 1950s, classical stuff from Lata Mangeshkar and Asha Bhosle. But then again, you're also growing up in London as a teenager and you want to listen to drum and bass and UK garage, and you're trying to get your voice to imitate the, high-frequency speed-up sounds naturally. Right. And you two have had such a rich history and different types of choral music as well.
Oh, yeah, totally. My mom is a music head, and she always used to play her oldies. So Minnie Riperton was my favorite, along with Stevie Wonder and Tina Marie and all those amazing artists. And then also 90s R&B definitely was my thing.
I guess in my household we had a lot of Talking Heads on,
Nice.
Tom Tom Club, but all the ones that Naya mentioned, of course, my family loved, and Sade, Rotary Connection,
Oh, yeah.
just love.
I just did a whole show on Charles Stepney a couple weeks ago talking about Rotary Connection
Oh,
and
wow,
MIDI and all that.
nice.
So,
So cool. They were just so free.
yeah.
I think also, like, you know, people are like, oh, what genre is your band? And you're like, well, maybe none of it, maybe all of it, maybe some of it. And we're all three from different backgrounds, different life experiences, but lots of shared as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's inevitable when you're women of a certain age.
Yeah.
We've all been through so many things in our life, breakups and, you know, just family events and global events, political climates changing through our lifetime, watching the pendulum swing and the fear that comes with that, and race issues.
Yeah.
So many things that we've all dealt with. But when we get into the studio, it's just there's a freedom for us to express. And Naya, you always say it's such a safe space, isn't it? Like,
Yes.
to just be ourselves.
Yeah.
And we hope that that sort of comes across in the music. There's a little bit of everything, and maybe that makes it more accessible for everyone. You know.
I think it very much does. That freedom, that being free, comes through in your music a lot. So I really appreciate that. And when you talk about genre, that's it all day. And it reminds me of those incredible groups like Rotary Connection, or just a million. I think of like Mandrill. There are tons of bands that we do everything and we kill it. But it's not about the genre; it's about the message, and it's about the energy and the vibration behind it. So thank you for keeping that alive, and thank you for being here today, everybody. Really appreciate y'all for real.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for having us. Truly.
Absolutely.
Fun.
Say Shishi at Chop Suey tonight. I'm going to be in the house for sure, checking them out. Make sure you check them out and get that album Prism, and look for their next moves. Thank y'all again. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Absolutely. This is
you later.
KEXP 90.3 FM Seattle, KEXP.org. All this happens because of your support. Thank you so much for making it so. Let's keep it going. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube and all that so you can see this session when it airs on YouTube. Thanks everybody for listening and supporting everything that we do here. KEXP, KEXP.org.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?